Welcome to Richard and YJ's YouTube channel for the biggest stories in the world of sports, and especially around the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Super Falcons. Now, very interesting thing around the Super Eagles. But before we talk about Super Eagles today, and a very interesting topic around them, don't forget to subscribe, get the like button, get the notification button, and if you've missed, we already have some series around the Super Eagles since when they came into camp. The first episode was basically about the players. We spoke about all the players one by one. We spoke about Paul Onachu in the second video where he was not invited. And the third, we talked about 4 players where they were invited. So this particular episode is day 1 in the Super Eagles camp as they prepare for their playoff against Gabon, which will happen in 3 days' time. Right? So on the 13th is that match. So today was like match day 1, and I will talk about 4 things that basically happened today. I always have like itemizing my stuff, so we'll talk about 4 things that happened today in the Super Eagles camp, and just stick around with me. Let's talk about those 4 things. Don't forget, join the banter, join the the talk and everything while we look at those 4 things that happened. 4 interesting things, really. You think you know what happened? Let's talk about the 4 things. Now let's start with number 1 thing that really happened today. It was a usual arrival of the players. Yes, that was the normal, usual thing. The camp officially opened yesterday, and today, Monday, several players arrived at the Super Eagles camp. And when I'm doing this video around 10 p.m. Nigerian time, we have 18 players in camp. Now we have Kelvin Bassi, Alex Obi, all arrived yesterday. We have Samuel Chukwu Eze, we have Tolu Kudari in camp already. We have Olakunle Olusegun, the Russian striker. We also have Wilfred Ndidi. We have Moses Simon. We have William Trust Ekong. We have Benjamin Frederick. We have Chidozie Owazim. We have Abbas. We have Stanley Wabali. We have Samia Ajayi, Ademola Lookman. We have Alko Adams. We have Chidera Ejuke. We have Bright Osai Samuel. And we have Ralph Onyedika. As at the time of this video, we already had 18 players in camp, and majority of the players arrived today. So that was the first that happened. Majority of players arrived today, and we're still expecting 3 more players as at 8:30 talk about PM Nigerian time, Monday Nigerian time. So in case when you watch the video, I say expecting arrival of 3 more players. That's the first that happened today, was the arrival of players. And the second thing that happened, there's one. The last one is a big one. I will talk about that one very well. The second thing that happened definitely would be they had a training. Yes, Eagles had their first training to the head of their game against Gabon. More of a bit of a light training the Super Eagles had, ahead of that game against Gabon. And we saw, you could watch the video on your screen right now. This is the training picture, the training videos rather, of the Super Eagles training today. It was a bit of a light training, and hopefully when they have the full team, they'll be going to more of tactical training. We're expecting more tactical training by tomorrow. Because we're expecting other players to join the Super Eagles team, by tomorrow. So this was a training. The second time was a training. After the arrival of players, we had the training, which is what you could see on your screen. The players had this 1 or 2 training, and I think thirdly would be what for me stood out again today in camp for the Super Eagles was definitely would be this welcoming spirit. This vibe. They were all happy to see themselves, and that is one beautiful thing. I think I can pull out some videos of the Super Eagles players arriving, and you could see how they welcome themselves. There is this joy, even though they know what is important, but there is this joy about welcome to camp, and you could see the players trying to welcome themselves whenever anybody arrived at the camp. I think Ademola Lookman arrived at the camp. You could see him, the arrival, Wabali, the arrival. There was this joy, of the players seeing themselves, because I one thing I can tell you easily is that the last time they were in camp, most of them were not aware that they would have a chance to be in camp for a playoff, because we know what happened. That is a story in the past, but we know what happened. So the third thing was, the joy and everything that happened in camp today. These guys got to be themselves, and the love, as you can see on your screen. And the fourth thing will be the big one that happened in the morning. I left this for the last one because this is what happened in the morning. The fourth thing that happened today would be the Alex Iwobi's video. Alex Iwobi made about. He didn't make any statements. He just did a video and showed the outside, and that was it. social media picked it up. I picked it up also too, and we spoke about the environment, which did not look nice where the Super Eagles were, and there was a video from Iwobi again to explain himself and say he did not mean to say that the hotel was not good or something. It was a video he just looked without making any statements, right? And then NFF had to release a video of the hotel the Super Eagles are staying. If you've not watched all those videos, they are on my shorts. Go to the shorts and you watch the videos from the first video of Alex Iwobi to the second video of him apologizing. Not apologizing, him trying to explain what really happened, and basically the video from NFF explained the hotel and everything. So that was the fourth thing that happened today, which was very controversial. It got social media talking. Everybody was talking about that particular issue, and if we want to be sincere with ourselves, that was the top thing that happened today. Before we talk about the arrival of the players and the training, the most important thing that got Nigerians talking and got NFF on their seats would be the Alex Iwobi's video. I have a special video, which will be the next video that will come up. I will analyze Alex Iwobi's statements, the whole hotel saga. We'll talk about it, analyze it well in the next video, and try to pick out one or two lessons from it. That will be the next video, so don't miss the next episode. It should be the next video. We'll talk about Alex Iwobi and the Morocco hotel saga, and we'll talk about that whole issue in the next video. All right, and that's all we have for today. Don't forget the 4 issues. The players arriving, 18 players in camp already. They had their training. We saw the welcoming spirit. The players are happy to meet themselves, and the Alex Iwobi and hotel saga, which was the 4 things that happened in day 1 in the Super Eagles camp. Day 2 would go again tomorrow to analyze all would happen tomorrow in Super Eagles camp. My name is Richard Nwaje. Subscribe, notification button so you will not miss anything.